Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another kind of wish list anti-haul kind of video. So I did one of these videos, I feel like not that long ago, and it's already time to do another one. So obviously these are all pre-filmed videos and you will not see them like back to back, but it's not been that long actually. I think I filmed this video, like the first version, a week or maybe 10 days ago, and I already have a list of like more than 10 to 15 products that recently launched or that I came across, and I was just like, you know what, I'm adding these to the list and I'm gonna probably do a video like this again. So yeah, I will probably space these videos out like a month apart or so, and yeah, that's that. I'm gonna quickly dive right in because again, like I mentioned, there are quite a few products to talk about. So you know, let's not waste any time and let's dive right into it. So if you haven't watched the first video, I will leave a link down below, and I also create a playlist. So every single time I do one of these videos, I will just update it into the playlist. But basically what these videos are is that I'm basically making a list of all the new releases. So whenever I see a new release on Nika, on any particular brand, like their Instagram, or just anywhere, just in general, if I see a new product that I've not seen before, that I'm either excited about or I'm just like, you know what, nah, that's not happening, I'm never gonna buy that. I have a running list on my phone in the notes app, and I just add in all the products, and then when I feel like, okay, the list is getting really long, it's time to discuss these and make a video about them, that's when I come here, sit in front of the camera and chit chat with you guys about which products I'm interested in and which products I'm not interested in. So yeah, that's what this video is going to be. Very excited about quite a few of these products, so let's dive right into it. I forgot to mention, I think in the previous video, but whenever I'm talking about these products, I will be leaving a picture either here or here somewhere next to my face, so that you know what exactly I'm talking about. But yeah, the first product, which is I think this launched the day I filmed my last video. Like I filmed the video in the morning, and then this product launched sometime during the days when they posted about this on Instagram. But it's again from the brand Deconstruct Skincare, which I have 2 serums from them, but I am very much interested in their formulations because I feel like that's what we need to see now, you know, mixing of actives and like formulating products in a way where multiple actives are in one product, because there are so many actives out there, and if you're using individual products for every single active, it's just going to be too much. It's going to be very overwhelming, and that's when I feel like people might overdo it. So I think that's why I'm really interested in Deconstruct Skincare, because they combine 2 or more actives in one product. And the most recent launch from them, which I'm again very interested in, because I mentioned in my last video as well that I'm really interested in retinol at the moment. That is probably the only active that I have not delved deeper and I've not used much. In fact, I don't think I've used retinol that much. Like the only product that has retinol in it that I've used is the Clear Skin Serum by Rhythm. That's it. But I am interested in trying out more retinol products, and this is another retinol and peptide serum that they have launched. So again, I don't really care much about peptides. There are people who love peptides, there are people who dislike peptides, are pretty overhyped. I don't understand much about peptides, and I'm not really interested in them. But if I'm getting an additional, a nice ingredient in a product, I'm not gonna say no to it, right? So this is one that I am interested in. Again, I have a lot of retinol products that I have on my wish list. It's just a matter of deciding which ones I'm gonna get and which ones I'm not gonna get eventually. But yeah, let's see. Moving on to some launches that I was like, I'm not gonna be buying these. They're definitely going to the anti-haul list. The first one being the Plum Do The Detox Face Wash. Now I've tried out a few Plum face washes a long time back. I think I've definitely tried the green tea one, I've also tried the chamomile one, and I've also tried the one from their Sea Buckthorn range, like the purple one. None of them worked for me, and this is quite a few years ago. But when I still see the Plum face washes, I'm just like, nah, I'm not interested in these. So they Do The Detox Face Wash is like a charcoal cleanser. And if you asked me that would you want to buy a charcoal cleanser maybe like 1.5-2 years ago, I would be like, yes, sure, definitely. I loved charcoal cleansers back then. Now I'm just like, you know what, they're not necessary. You don't have to specifically have a charcoal cleanser in your routine. You can just use any other cleanser. Like, I mainly used charcoal cleansers for like my evening cleanse to like remove makeup and dirt and grime from the day and stuff like that, but now I've just realized that it's not necessary, especially when we have double cleansing in the picture. We don't need a charcoal face wash anymore. So yeah, this one I was just like, why did they have to do that? Like, they were doing so well. And I'm going to talk about some other Plum products that have newly like recently launched that I am so interested in. But I'm just like, this particular one, I'm just like, why did they launch this? I have no idea. But yeah, not interested in. Another product which I was like, I'm sure people are going to be excited about this. I also saw a lot of people excited about this on their pages, like actual consumers. I'm not talking about like people who review beauty products on Instagram. Actual consumers were really interested in this product, so maybe people have been asking for it. I was just not interested. So that is from Earth Rhythm, actually, which you know, a lot of their products I'm really interested in, and I love to try Earth Rhythm products, but this particular one I was just like, no, there's no need to buy something like this. And that is face gel. So they launched 3 variants. They have a Sika one, I believe. They have a blue one that I don't know what the name of it is, and then they have another one which has sort of like an orangey packaging. Again, I don't remember the names, because when I just saw them and I saw face gel, I was like, okay, this looks like aloe vera gel you know, more like fancier sister or brother in like a tub packaging. Like, that's what it made me think of. And I was just like, okay, but why was this necessary again? Like, is this supposed to be like a sleeping pack? Do you use it on top of moisturizers? Again, you know, I'm not interested in sleeping packs. So yeah, I was just like, I don't really understand why this is necessary in a skincare routine. Again, if you asked me 4 or 5 years ago, I loved using aloe vera gel as a moisturizer back then. Now I'm just not into it, even though I do love like gel based products, but specifically face gels I don't think serve a purpose. I would just use my regular moisturizer. So yeah, this one not interested in overall at all. Moving on, a launch that I am excited about. Like, I love the product, but when I saw it, it also made me go into like this deja vu, and I was like really confused as to what happened exactly. So basically, K-Beauty launched a contour and highlight palette very recently, which again I saw a few people on Instagram review it. A lot of famous bloggers were also talking about it in the Indian beauty community and Indian makeup community. But that reminded me that I've seen something very similar to that a few months ago. And then I went into the archive like folder, I don't know what it's called, on Instagram, and I saw that back in June, specifically June 2nd, 2021. So that is like 3-4 months ago, depending on, this video is pre-filmed, so it's going to probably go up a little later, but 3 to 4 months ago in June, K-Beauty launched a very identical product. And I don't have like the Nika like actual screenshot because I cropped the image, but the image was from Nika, and I'm going to leave it right here. I'm going to leave the Storyka screenshot right here. I have the date, it was June 2nd, 2021, and they had launched the exact same product 3 to 4 months ago. But then when I went, like once this launched, when I went looking to the website that do they have 2 products that are kind of similar, I couldn't find the older one. I couldn't find the one that they launched in June. So I was really confused. So did they launch the product, then maybe it did not do as well, so they just immediately scrapped it, and then they you know, just changed it a little bit and they've launched something new. I don't understand. Again, I do not understand what is going on with this. Do they have 2 versions? Did they scrap the old one, launch a new one? What have they done? I honestly do not know. And because I don't really like, I'm not someone super famous in the beauty community who has relations with brands, I can't really go out asking them that what did you actually do. So yeah, if you have any information about this, please let me know down below in the comments. I would love to understand and figure out what's going on here. But overall, I'm really happy with the product. I was planning on buying the original one that they launched in June as well, at some point, and then when I saw this one launch, I was like, that is interesting. A lot of K-beauty powder products, like their highlighter, their blush, this one as well, I'm really interested in, you know, checking out. Even their eyeshadow palettes actually are not as bad. Like, I think there was one that was on my wish list, and that would be very surprising to a lot of you, specifically if you know that I don't buy eyeshadow palettes anymore. I've not bought an eyeshadow palette in like what, a year or two, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, since 2020 I've not bought an eyeshadow palette, and we're towards the end of 2021, so it's, yeah, almost 2 years. But the K-beauty one in specific, I actually really liked some of them, one of them in specific. So yeah, this one I'm definitely gonna get at some point, okay? But I was just really confused at the same time. So yeah, that's that. Moving on, next, this launch, like when I saw them like tease it on Instagram, I was so excited because I knew what it was going to be, and this was like literally a dream come true. Like, you don't understand how excited I was when I saw them, like, you know, decide to launch something like this. And I'm sure people have been asking for it since a long time. I just had it in my head, but I never actually like commented on any of their posts being like, you have to launch this, come on, and stuff. But I was so excited. So basically, it's by Plum, first of all, and you guys know how much I love the Hawaiian Rumba scent. I have their body lotion, I have their shower gel, I bought their shower cream, I even bought the deodorant, like their pit cream. What else did I buy from the Hawaiian Rumba range? I bought their body gel cream that's like in the tub as well. I have a lot of Hawaiian Rumba things, and I also bought the body mist as well. But of course, the body mist does not last as long as a perfume would. So I was just hoping and praying that at some point they launch a perfume. I just didn't know it would come this soon. I was honestly not expecting it like anytime soon. But apparently people have been asking this for a long time, and the brand listened and they launched the Hawaiian Rumba perfume. They also launched the Vanilla Vibes perfume. So they have three EDPs in specific, okay? So they have Hawaiian Rumba, they have Vanilla Vibes, and they also have Orchid Me Not. So Orchid Me Not is one that I recently actually bought the body mist as well. So this was before they decided to launch the perfume. And the reason why I bought this is because I was looking for a perfume that's kind of similar, I would say, to the opening of what Imari Seduction smells like. You guys know I've loved Imari Seduction perfume for a long time, but the opening is more floral, and it's got the orchid, the plum, you know, all of that stuff. Like, it smells very purple, I feel like, in my head. I don't know if it's related to the bottle or not, but yeah, whatever. I wanted to get something that smells like the opening. I wanted to get a perfume, a fragrance that just smells like the opening of Imari Seduction throughout. And when I was looking online, a lot of people said that Orchid Me Not kind of smells similar. So they didn't have a perfume back then, so I was just like, let me get the body mist, let me see what it is like. And I would say that it's similar. It's definitely very similar. It's not the same, but it's very similar. But again, the body mist doesn't really last that long. So when they launched the EDP and they had Orchid Me Not as well, I was like, this is perfect. They chose the exact perfect three perfumes, or rather the exact three fragrances that should be in perfume form is what they launched. They did a bang on job with that, and I can't tell you how much I want to get it, but at the same time I'm just like, you know what, I need to focus on my perfume project pan a little bit. And I know for a fact that if I buy these three perfumes, I'm just going to use them exclusively, and I'm going to forget about all the other perfumes that I have in my collection. And the ones that are slightly older, which I'm trying to use up, I'm not going to be able to do that, and then the money I've already spent is going to go waste. So I'm going to really focus first on using up some of my perfumes that I have in my collection already. But trust me when I say this, the day is not that far when I'm going to buy the Plum EDPs. So freaking excited about this one. It was probably the best launch that I had to discuss in this video. But yeah, definitely looking forward to buying that one. Moving on next, this one kind of came out of left field. I feel like I did not see this coming at all, and I don't know how I feel about it. Am I excited about it? Am I not excited about it? I'm not sure. So Dot & Key, which you know makes two of my favorite serums, specifically the anti-acne serum, but also the vitamin C serum as well, is one of my absolute favorites, and I've been talking about it for 2 to 3 years, I want to say, at this point. It's also one that I currently have in my rotation. So the backup bottle that I had of the vitamin C serum that I was not using, I'm using currently, and I do really like it. They are launching a vitamin C moisturizer now, and if you would have asked me 6 months ago, I would have loved to buy a vitamin C moisturizer. But now I've just realized that it's fun to use a vitamin C moisturizer, but it's not an absolute essential. A moisturizer to me is just a moisturizer. I feel like now what I look for in my moisturizer is just, it should feel nice on the skin, it should work with my sunscreen, it should work with my other products that I'm using. But a basic ass moisturizer with not really that many active ingredients is good enough, and I don't need it to have actives. I feel like earlier I was expecting active based moisturizers when there weren't many in the market, and now there are a few, and the ones that I have used, I'm just like, now I feel like I kind of understand why not many brands were coming out with it, because it's just not necessary to have actives in your moisturizer. The best way to get your actives is through serums for sure. So yeah, that's why I feel like I'm not super interested in it, but the idea, it's very interesting, I will have to say that. And another thing to definitely keep in mind is that Dot & Key is one of the brands that hasn't listened. I feel like they should really learn from Plum. Plum also had a lot of really perfumed, fragranced products, but now they finally listened to the consumers and come out with fragrance-free products. And I feel like Dot & Key really needs to see the success that Plum is getting by launching fragrance-free products, and need to, if not make the products fragrance-free, at least tone down the fragrance in their products. It would be really good. Like, seriously, it would be really good if they did that. So that's what I'm really expecting from them. Like, the day Dot & Key decides to follow Plum and, like, you know, follow their footsteps and come out with at least lightly fragrance products, if not fragrance-free products, that's the day I'm going to wholeheartedly support the brand and buy all like their exciting new fragrance-free products. So yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. As of now, this is not going to go into my wish list directly, but it's kind of a maybe right now. So yeah, that was that. Moving on to this next product I'm going to talk about. It's actually not a brand that I follow on Instagram, so I didn't really see it in my stories, but you know the sponsored stories that you see in between other stories when you're watching like when you're swiping right on Instagram and watching a bunch of Instagram stories. That's how this popped up, and it's by the brand Rust Naturals. And I've heard of this brand, but I've never really been that interested in them, let's just be honest, which is why I did not even like start following them on Instagram or anything. But when I saw this product that they launched, I was just really interested and intrigued, let's just say that. So that is their tinted lip balms, and it comes in like a liquid lipstick lip gloss packaging, which again, I feel like the packaging really makes me interested in them. That's the first thing I will say. I really like the liquid lipstick or like lip gloss kind of packaging. At the same time, what I really liked is that again, they're tinted. I am not that interested into lip balms just in general. I have a bunch in my collection. I don't really use them as much, but I will say that sometimes when you use liquid lipstick regularly, your lips can just get a little bit dry, and that's when I kind of like switched to using a bullet lipstick, just to give my lips a little bit of a break in the middle, because bullet lipsticks can be a little bit more moisturizing. But let's be completely honest, I would love to have a tinted liquid lip balm kind of product in my like collection. I don't think I would collect a lot of them, but I would like to have just a few key shades that are really neutral, that are great, and that I can use every once in a while at least, if not like every single day. And this is a really interesting product. Again, like I mentioned, the shades that I saw online were really interesting, nice and neutral shades, and that's what kind of made me really interested in them again. So I see myself at some point buying at least one of this. So I would say it's going to go into my wish list, but it's not something I'm going to purchase immediately. I really have to figure out my own like lip product collection, use a couple of things, figure out which formulations I really like, which ones I want to try out. I just have to do a little bit of work there before I decide what products to add in. So yeah, that's that. It's something that you should see me try it at some point, and let me know if you guys have seen this, if you're interested in it, if you've tried it out. If more people are interested in seeing a review, then I might probably buy it sooner than later. So let me know if you're interested in it, but I'm definitely interested. Moving on, next, another product that again, I did not see this coming at all, and I never thought about it as much. So let me tell you what it is first before I start my rant. But Requil is coming out with serums. In fact, I think I'm pretty sure they've already launched, yeah, I don't know why I didn't see this coming at all. I think the first reason would be that I, again, don't follow Requil that closely like I do some other brands, so I don't even know what kind of products they have in their product line already. The only Requil products that I really know much about is their sunscreens, some of their moisturizers, and what else? I've tried like one vitamin C toner from them, which was like, why does this even exist? But yeah, I'm not really much into Requil. Again, in general, I've started getting into them now because they do make really good sunscreens. But apart from that, I didn't really even know much about them. I wasn't really that interested. But when I saw, again, where did I see this? Was it a sponsored story, or was it like some blogger getting like PR from Requil or something like that? I don't remember, but I saw them launched 3 vitamin like serums. So vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, retinol, niacinamide, and vitamin C. That was basically what they initially launched, but I do think they're coming out with more serums as well. Again, I saw some spoilers on some different bloggers like stories and stuff, so it's not like officially what the brand has said, but I definitely saw these 3 serums, and specifically the vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C. So really excited. I will have to do a little bit more of a deep dive into comparing the pricing, seeing, you know, is it fragrance free, is it not fragrance free, what is the deal with that, how much product you're getting, what the size is it a value for money or not. This, again, I would say for now it's a maybe, but it's a maybe towards the yes. Let's just say that it's not a confirmed yes, but it's a more maybe yes kind of a situation. Really interested in, again, if you want to see a review, let me know down below. And that applies, by the way, to every single product I'm talking about. If there's any product I'm speaking about in these videos that you're interested, please leave a comment down below and tell me that, you know what, review this, I want to see a review on this, and that will make me buy it sooner rather than later. So yeah, that was that. Moving on, next I have a makeup collection to talk about. And again, like I mentioned in my previous wishlist anti-haul video as well, that I don't really talk about much makeup in these videos, but I only talk about the makeup that I'm interested in, that I'm intrigued in. And this one is a color bar collection in collaboration with Jacqueline Fernandez, who is also, I'm pretty sure, the brand ambassador. I don't know why I forgot the word. Jacqueline Fernandez is the brand ambassador of Color Bar, and they have come in, like, they've done a collaboration together where they've launched, I want to say, a bunch of new products. Like, a lot of the products, they might have similar things existing in their collection already, but it's not like they have just taken up products from the existing collections and just said this is what we're collaborating with Jacqueline Fernandez. No, they've come out with either new shades in existing products, or they've come out with new products, which again, it looks like they've put some time, work and effort into it. And they also mentioned on their Instagram that they have traveled throughout the world to like do research on these products and pick and choose products from different parts of the world and blah 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 blah, a lot of stuff, which again, I don't know how true it is. or not doesn't really matter, but it definitely looked interesting. Will I just grab these products immediately? Probably not. Again, I don't know for how long these are going to be in the market, but yeah, it's something I found really interesting, so I wanted to share. And I will say though that I don't see myself buying these again online directly. I will go and see if they have any in stores, especially in like bigger malls and stores and counters where there is a wide selection of products. I will look at them, swatch them, do a little bit more research, understand in depth what they really are and do I need them in my collection, and then I will decide if I want them or not. We do have a few more products, to be completely honest, that I have to talk about, but I feel like I just spent so much time talking about these products that this video is getting kind of long. So I think I'm gonna cut this video right here, and I have like 3 or 4 more products to talk about that I will probably cover in my next like the third part in this series of sorts, you can call it. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna leave it right here, because can I talk about 4 more products in this video? No, I think it's gonna go like over 40 minutes or so, which I don't want should happen. So yeah, I think we're gonna cut it right here. I am really sorry that this video is so long and I couldn't even cover everything, but yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed. I love chatting with you guys in these videos, so I'm almost not guilty that the video is long, because I just enjoyed chatting so much. I didn't have a great morning today, but I feel like after chatting about all these new launches, it just made my day. So yeah, that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Let me know what you're interested in. Is there any new launch that I didn't really cover in this video? It's probably because by the time this video goes live, there are going to be a bunch of more new launches, and these products I spoke about wouldn't even be new anymore. But yeah, I'm going to try to catch up and like get in pace with the new launches and posting these videos kind of like when they're actually new. So yeah, it's gonna probably take a few months, so please bear with me. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye bye.